unblocked from all these crazy things that have kept me out of this cyberspace. We have 1 minute until when I promised that this would begin. Exactly 1 minute. I have a Woody character on my phone, right? My watch. Now it's the moon. New moon starting tomorrow. Let's let that 1 minute hit. Drink your water. And now it's that time. Yay. I'm also trying my best to appease the gods of being in the ether. So, I cross my fingers for the internet, and I also cross my fingers for this music that I'm playing, which seems very non-specific, and hopefully that means that I won't get kicked off. So if I do, we'll see if we can muster this back up and get it going. Hi, oh yay, wave, 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 good to see you all. I can't help but just not interact now. I feel like it's been so long since it's been live. I don't want to get wrapped up in my own feelings, and I want to get straight to what I'm here for, and hopefully what you came for too. I came for a reboot, right? But I actually think that maybe this could be a renew, so I'm hoping to do as many more possible servings in the live nature of this as I can until we meet again in person and can embrace. So here we are. Alexa, volume down. Happy Monday if this is Monday for you, if you watch this later. Hi, yay. So good to see you all. So I was revamping some of my New Year's intentions, wishes, the ways I want to present myself as I move into the future me. And it's been funny because since the first, and I have been going to work, so I ride my bike, I listened to a mindful meditation, and it's been progressing and moving forward, and part of the what I've attached my my mantra or my mindful sort of weaving has been around generosity. So I've been looking at generosity of, how physically can I be generous, be present, be a better listener, if I have some extra coins or dollars or an additional item on my plate, if I can offer it to those in need. But then also, other ways that generosity has shown up, and sort of be kind, to be allowing, give others passes even if they don't know it. And my biggest challenge right in the moment of that morning start has been the traffic that impedes my flowage towards work. And in traffic, I become a different person, and sometimes I have to defend my life mightily, and sometimes aggressively. And I keep thinking, already this is becoming a problem. How do I be generous when I just told a person where they belong with the demons? So, that's a problem. And so I'm thinking, how can I be in this restart mode of generosity and not be so trapped into the intellect where it tells you, okay, you've either done this well or you haven't, right? So it immediately wants to tell you that you suck or you fail, right? And so I'm taking this quote that was brought to me by Neil Strauss's Instagram, and it's actually an Albert Einstein quote, and he says, intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. So I'm going to take my startup of me for 2021 and be in genius mode for my generosity. And I hope that starts to show up in the serving of yoga. And so that's why this is a monumentous moment to teach live. All right, so much talking about myself. Let's practice. Close your eyes for a moment. If anything is true, it's that you're alive and you're breathing right now. And we can be as intentional and heartfelt, honest, true, playful, exploratory, vulnerable as we want with our breath. And when we have your eyes closed doing this, you can really be that person that you wish to be in your breath. Right? Your breath is telling you, this is me alive, this is me now, here I am. Right? This breath doesn't have anything to do with the breath in the future or the breath from the past. So you can invent this thing, you can create this thing, you can manifest this thing, you can improve this thing in this simple, easy space that you're in, right? So there is nothing that your brain needs to do in your strength of mind and books, right? Even experience. You can just allow this and enjoy this, envision this, right? And feel this. We'll take that into our movements and let the wish that you have or the intention that you have for yourself to be a generous dose of every bit of you and your energy and in your flow and how you move, and then eventually where we go, right? Let your hands come together at your heart. Let that be sort of the dose of energy that we all need, right? To fortify our hearts, to send it out. Okay. We're on the mat. On the mat where we need to be. Okay, I'm starting from the back of my mat and facing forward. We have exactly a half an hour. So we're gonna do this in a really sort of intelligent way. No, a genius way, okay? Sit like you're sitting in a deep seat and reach way forward into your hands, right? So your butt's way back, your knees are over your heels, and your heart's sinking between the knees, okay? Swim your arms out like an airplane and straighten the legs so you have your flat back, and then exhale and fold. This is a quick and easy way to warm up your back body without having to sort of do a million sets of warm up, and it's just enough for what we need in our half hour. Right? Inhale to your flat back, arms open, airplane, and then reverse to your chair pose. Right? You're taking those generous breaths into the place that you feel working, right? Let your brain see the muscles that you feel, right? So see the shape of the glutes, see the shape of the shoulders, streamline the columns of the spine, straighten the legs, reach your airplane arms flat back, and then exhale and fold again, just drop the head. As you drop your head, right, in this forward bow, let any of the junk, the muck, the debris of the day just fall off, right? Slide over your back, fall out of your brain, leak out of your ears and your nostrils and your mouth or whatever hole, right? And just be on the floor and it blows away with the next breath. Okay, one more of those happy three. Inhale, flat back, airplane arms. Exhale, sit to chair. We have 3 breaths here. So just in case you're wondering the timing, inhaling and exhaling. Find a comfortable, easy place for the neck and the head. Inhaling again and exhaling. One more inhale, and then you're going to take that exhale to sweep flat back, and then release forward bow. Okay, so you notice there's a real energy of excitement riding up the spine from hips to shoulders in a flat back, and then in that pouring and that releasing and that forward bow, it's a really nice place to be for yourself, right? Walk your hands forward to the front of your mat, and now you're in plank pose. And we're just gonna be here for a moment, right? Push the floor away so that you can round your upper back. Right, so you're gonna feel your armpits kind of hollow out a little bit, and your belly tuck in. You might get a little bit of that feeling like you're C-curving the spine, because it's true, right? And then don't drop the thighs, but do melt the heart. So now you're gonna feel the shoulder blades on the back. We're gonna do 2 more of those, right? Your exhale, push the floor away,
The shoulder blades slide to the sides and off the back. And then soften, right? You can lift the chin on that one. Third time, right? Exhale to push it away. Yeah, you're moving into your breath here. You feel your abdominal muscles tone. You feel your glutes and your thighs nice and strong. And then on this inhale, when you lift the chin, you drop the heart and you also drop the hips, right? And you're gonna pedal shoulders over right and left, right? Turn your face, look right and left. So nice sweep. Feel your hands and knuckles holding the floor. Lift the hips. Let's take our first down dog. All right, so if you need, right, wiggle through the feet, through the toes, use your intuition, right? Just let the feel of this be your invitation into where you're going with this practice, right? So I might feel and describe this a lot as a hip and shoulder class, but you might feel this as a core and hamstring opportunity, right? So we'll get a little bit of all of that in, but right, you might just have sort of more of a sensitivity in some of those areas. Okay, look forward, step your right foot between your hands. Awesome, so get into that right foot so that you can go light into the hands. Step your left foot to meet the right, and then immediately go back, step the right foot back, and you're in lunge with the left foot forward. Okay, same idea, light with the fingers, strong with the foot. And then step back to down dog. Similar, right? Lift the right leg now to a three-legged dog, right? Square and easy hips, bend the knee, pull it forward, place the foot, okay? Getting into the right foot, the arms and shoulders are pretty easy and light. Step the left foot forward to meet the right, and then come up to a flat back, right? We can take airplane arms. And exhale, fold. Hip drops. Okay, just being generous with how you're fueling the inhales and exhales. Let them be sort of your primary focus for this. So right now, tonight, we're not gonna go into sort of the wildness of the body poses, but we're gonna go to the wildness of the feeling the body in the poses, right? Right foot steps back. Here's your low lunge. This is gonna go to a three-legged plank or dog, right? So you've got that feeling of length from left hand to left heel, and then when you come forward with the shoulders, let the foot come down and you're back in plank, right? Push the floor away, round the back, tuck the chin, so we go a little bit more deeper into that C curve, that hollow front body. And then right there, inhaling, yay. Let the air in, let the chest expand, let the collarbones widen, and let the shoulder blades tuck in and down. Okay, down dog. Here we go. Right leg lift again, three-legged dog. Pull the knee forward, tuck the knee, and place the foot between your hands. Lighten, so the hands are light, and then push into the right leg, warrior three. Let that right leg slowly lower you back to your low lunge. Looks good. And then very gently, left foot comes to meet the right. Right foot steps back. Okay, this one's gonna go three-legged dog, so left leg goes back. Then pull the knee forward, use your abdominal muscles, use that exhale, place the foot, lighten the wrists, and then lean into the toes, lean forward into the chest up to warrior three. Let your exhale slowly, because exhale is long, right? Takes a while, gets you down to a low lunge. Left leg goes back, it's three-legged dog, and then slide it into plank pose. Again, push the floor away on your exhale. Slide the shoulder blades down to the sides, belly in, tailbone tucked, and then a big inhale to open the chest. That's nice. Exhale, back down dog. Here we go. Right leg up. Pull the knee forward. Place the foot between the hands. Come up to warrior three. Come all the way up. Left knee lifts. So you get that nice little reach to the sky, standing with the knee lifting. Right, a little flexed hip, and then sit to chair pose. Looks good. Lengthen the legs, go flat back, airplane arms, and then exhale to fold. You're deeper in your forward bow by now, so this is where you appreciate the generating quality of being engaged, right? So feeling the churning and the openings. Okay, inhale to flat back. This is our opportunity, so my jumpers, right? Hop, step, or jump, both feet back as your hands hot touch the floor. Plank pose, right? Push the floor away, round, chin tucks. This one's gonna go to chaturanga, so as you lift the chin, lower halfway down, right? Keep the chest open, go for your cobra or up dog. And again, look over the shoulders, so don't get too wrapped up in this chaturanga stuff, right? That can be very distracting. Left leg lifts. 3-legged dog. Right? Place the foot between your hands. Here we are. Pushing to the floor. I still have some pine needles on the floor. I'm catching them on my yoga mat as we practice. Right, warrior 3 to stand. Right knee is lifting. Right, if you have tight ankles, you can use this opportunity to kind of circle the foot and flash the toes and move the fingers up in the sky. Also, left leg lowers you till you sit to chair. All right, we're gonna take that flat back, airplane arms, straight legs, and then that fold. Now we're even, right? So if you're feeling jumpy, be a jumper. If you're not, right, I'll meet you in plank pose, okay? I'm inhaling flat back, exhaling hands planting. Right, fingers. There we go, plank. Right, round, there's the tuck. The chin lifts, there's the chaturanga. Okay, inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale. Oh, good. It's still live. My battery is low, very low. We're gonna make it. We'll get through this. Your hips are dipping. When you come back up to plank pose, that's when you're gonna pull the right knee in towards your face. The hips come up, so the heels and your right knee goes in, and then you're gonna take the right leg over to your left and drop the right hip. Does that make sense? So you're in sort of a twisted up dog action. Then you can tuck that knee back in, go back 3-legged dog. On your exhale, place the foot between the hands. Lighten the hands, warrior 3. Okay, come to stand, left knee lifts. Come to sit, here's your chair pose. We're gonna take a twist to the right, so left elbow outside of that right knee. Loving it. Okay, right arm up. Take that feet pressing the floor, the right arm pull you to the sky. Come to stand. Whoa, watch out, my little swift wind. Arms up to the sky. And then we're gonna follow through flat back, airplane arms, and then float gracefully to the floor, right? I think that in the past, yoga teachers have called that a swan dive. Even here, with your hands planted and your knees bent, you can go to that C curve, that rounding right here while your feet are still on the floor at the front, right? So then you kind of add the chaturanga transition to the hop, okay? Awesome. Up dog, floorboards make that a very loud jump back. Exhale back, down dog. Ooh, okay, second side. Inhale the plank. Exhale, heels tip to the right first, right? So right hip dips down to the floor. Okay, when the hips come up, your left knee is gonna tuck in, and then left leg's tucking under as you drop your hips down. Your left hip specifically. Left leg is straight over to the right. Okay, tuck your knee in as you come back up. Go to 3-legged dog, and then step on your exhale. Foot between the hands. We're all still here. Let's sit to chair and twist to the left. Right elbow hooks. Okay, so I'm just gonna find where it is the tightest right here and see if that's not just because we need to breathe here, or maybe that we're kind of overemphasizing, right? If I were to overdo it, I'd get really big in my right ribs here. You could drop the right ribs and inflate a little bit more through the left front of the chest and ribs. Left arm up, left hand's gonna pull you up. Both arms up, this time swift wind survives. A little extra lift, so you get a little extension here. Represent that back body. Whoo! Exhale, do that dive, right? Over the legs. Hold the legs for a moment to feel the breath. We have one more set on each side, right? So one more final movement to get a little bit bigger. Inhale, flat back, bigger expression. Exhale, knees bend, hands plant, and really round this. So I'm gonna have us all kind of pick up the heels, you tiptoe. You're gonna C-curve, hug into your thighs, tuck your chin too. So it's gonna feel like you're kind of slowing down that position change into chaturanga. So it's gonna get a lot upper army. So hands plant, knees stay together, chin's tucking. Right, next exhale, plant, place it. Oh, those floorboards, my neighbors, you're welcome. Little tuck, little swish, nice good upper back. You could take a moment here to just enjoy that you can adjust this to any degree, right? You could min, mod, max this up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Let's do the last one on each side, right? Inhale the plank, heels go left, and then dip your hips to the floor. Okay, same as before. When you come up, tuck your right knee, a little tuck. Right leg goes underneath to the left, and you drop the hips. This is kind of one of our 2 twists that are pretty wild and awesome. This one's gonna go fallen warrior, so you get to squeeze the glutes, lift the heart, and reach the arm. This exhale, tie it together as the hand touch, the knee tucks. Go for a 3-legged dog, open hip. Okay? And then place the foot forward between the hands. Okay, we're gonna come up on this one first through high lunge and over a right shoulder twist. Right? That's gonna go into one of our little funky warrior 5s, left arm up. Okay, then take that forward, back to warrior 3, or to the warrior 3. Up to stand, left knee lifts. And then sit to chair and transition to that twist. So I guess there are 3 total twists here, right? Pretty good ones. 3's our favorite number, right? Right arm up. Drop the hips just a little moment. Let some breath in to that lower aspect of that right hip. Arm pulls you up. Heart lifts you up, right? Squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone down. Really go for that standing back bend. And then follow, empty all that breath out. The exhale takes you to your feet. Inhale for a flat back. I imagine you're all looking good and I'm feeling fine with time. Your exhale, knees bend, hands plant, push into the floor, tuck your chin for a moment. Right, really see if you can kind of decelerate that hop back. Maybe my floorboards will give me some peace on this one. That was a little quieter. Chaturanga to up dog. Up dog to down dog. Okay, last side. Inhale the plank. Take your heels to the right. Dip your right hip under, down to the floor. Okay, as you come up, left knee tucks, take it under, and drop that left hip. Whee! We like that. When that next inhale, pick up that left hip, pick up that right arm, and reach your right arm towards your swift wind or your mirror, or over to your left. Okay, and the exhale, look at the floor, place the hand, tuck the knee. Here's your 3-legged dog with a nice opening. Right, I haven't played with that opening in a while, it feels like. Okay, your exhale, step the left foot forward. Your inhale is gonna come first, high lunge, okay? Belly pulls in, take your twist over the left shoulder, and then go for your variation. Right arm up, left shoulder, left wrist, left arm down. Okay, come forward, gently follow your breath. Generous breath into that warrior 3. Generous warrior 3, upper back and right glutes. Come to stand. Sorry if I'm not in the film. Right knee up. Follow your exhale. Right when the foot lands, hook the elbow and sit the chair. And sit the chair to feel the belly pull in, the hips drop down. You can feel the toes working, everything's working. Left arm up. Okay? Left arm pulls you up to stand. Hello, life. Right? Follow. Same sequence as before to get to your forward bow. Pausing here to hold the back of your calves. Pausing here to feel that warm place that has sort of given you room to feel the machine of your person, right? This great thing loves to be challenged, right? So we move into the genius body, right? Where we can literally hear the sound of its request, right? Maybe more time, maybe more space, possibly more heat, could be more strength too, maybe all of the above. Inhale to a flat back. Your exhale, the heels come up, you curl into your thighs, you plant those hands, you're ready and prepared, and you float yourself into that chaturanga. So that was quieter. Right, up dog to down dog. All right, so we're gonna come to plank pose, and then just gently let the knees come down to the floor. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of this version of it's kind of a thoracic to low back stretch, which I think is a nice way to kind of finish this. You're gonna bow to tuck your chin and let your top of the head touch the floor. I'm reaching my arms to my sides towards my heels and tucking my chin further, and almost like my butt's pressing my shoulders forward, but I'm staying on my tops of my feet so that I don't crush heavy into my head or neck. So you're gonna feel this, like where your hands holding your heels, and you kind of feel your butt press you forward. It's gonna open up your mid-back. Right, nice breath. Right, so it's not a child's pose. Come to stand on your knees. Last little back bend here. This back bend is actually more of a side bend. So I'm gonna face forward. Your right hand is gonna go to your right. If you can't get to the floor in a side bend here, or if you haven't yet, right, go to your hip, right? Hand could be on the hip, right? You could also go to your calf on your right calf, right behind your knee, right? So fingertips are okay, or if you have a block, you can go to your right on the floor. You're just gonna reach that left arm up, look up, right? So it's nice. It's not just for the eyes, because you love to see the expression. The actual neck muscles and the shoulders really appreciate you seeing what's happening with that extremity. Pull your belly in, reach wide over to your left. Feel that left hip almost lifting up to the sky, even though the knee is grounded to the floor. Okay, left arm pick you up. That is a gift. Left hand over to the left, right arm up. Keep that right knee down. Okay, wherever that left hand is. Now it is sort of marking some stability to the left, but it's not taking you all your weight, right? Most of your center energy is coming up from the center of your heart to the sky, even though you're reaching your right arm to the left. Eyes are towards the fingertips too. Okay, and then up. Okay, that was Josei. Let's come to sit. And this is my favorite, my happy little way of finishing my workout today. We've been starting this way, but it doesn't mean you can only start this way and not finish this way. Knees bent, feet are wider than the hips. You're gonna turn towards your right. Your knees fall to the right. Turn over your right shoulder, look towards the space behind you, and then bend the elbows. And then bow the chest, not the face. The face will get closer, but you get the idea. Lead with the center of your chest, your heart. Come back through center, knees up. Now take knees left, go over left shoulder, right? Look as far behind you as you can. Support yourself with your hands as you bend your elbows. Lead with your heart. Inhale, come up. The center one, bring the soles of the feet together, and then fold into the middle. Right, just kind of let this moment here be savored. So save here for a second. Be generous with your breath here. Be generous with your release. Be generous with your opening. And as you inhale to come up, we're upright and tall. Wherever you are right now, if you're comfortable just crossing your legs and being in a seated pose, if you want to lie down, we're going to take 3 breaths together. My suggestion, either palms up
resting on your knees, or right hand resting in your left hand at your lap. Right, eyes closed. And we'll take 3 beautiful long breaths, generous, even, potent together. Inhale nice and full. Breath number 2, inhale. And exhale. Number 3. Your hands come together at your heart, touch your heart. Because of the heart, right? This is what is that part of life, right? Noticing us in this time, this is our choice, right? We choose to connect here. It's a great place to decide from. Bow, namaste. There we are. Right, just in time for my battery to flow right out the door. Thanks for coming. Good to be here. Yay. Appreciate you. See you soon. Bye.